Yo, it's rewind time. So yeah, I'm gonna do some hard questions. I'm gonna finish a hard question and call it a day. Yeah, I need to go to the gym in an hour. So yeah, it's gonna be an hour stream. What should I do? Yeah, should I do? What should I do? Should I self-crossing patch array? I'm gonna close my eyes and whichever thing my mouse lands, I'm gonna pick it. Okay, I think I got it. This one. You're given an integer, okay, longest increasing sequence, part 2. Skipping the part 1 over here. Okay, part 2. You're given an integer array nums and integer k. Find the longest sequence. That means the following requirement. Sequence is strictly increasing. The difference between adjacent element in the sequence is almost k, at most k. Return the length of the longest subsequence that meets the requirement. Subsequence is an array that can be driven from deleting some or no elements without changing the order of the element. So what is going on here? 1 3 4 5 8 1 3 4 5 8. The subsequence has length of 5, so we return 5. Okay, note the subsequence is larger than 3. What the fuck? K is 3, right? So we want to, what is going on? I want a heartbeat to the beat of the drum. Oh, what a shame. I want just explain the problem, bro. Just explain the problem. Coding Morgan, just explain the problem, nigga.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we will be discussing about the last problem of today's weekly contest, longest increasing subsequence 2. The problem states that you are given an integer array nums and an integer k. You have to find the longest subsequence of nums such that it is strictly increasing and the difference between any two adjacent element is less than or equals to k. Now, for example, this is a given array and k, let's say k equals to 3. Now, one of the possible subsequence of this given array is 1 3 4 5 8. Now you can look any adjacent element, the difference between them is less than or equals to 3. So that's why this is a valid subsequence. Now similarly 1 3 4 5 8 15 is also a valid subsequence of this array, but this is not a valid one because you can look at the difference between 8 and 15 is 7, which is greater than 3. So hence you can find out all possible subsequence. You will know that the maximum length possible, or the maximum the subsequence which is valid and whose length is maximum is like you can't form anything greater than of 5 length. Hence the answer is 5. So now how to solve this?
Bro, I think it's kinda easy. Not gonna lie. So this subsequent would be 1. So 1 is out of there. 4, 5, 7, 8. Why is 7 not there? I don't get it. Why 7 not here? Why? There should be a 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 15. Question mark. 1 is not there because node 2. Okay, the next number will be 4. 4 minus 1. Oh, it's 5. Oh shit. What? K is 5. That means why not 7? 7, why? Why not 7? I don't get it. Because the requirement does not mean 7 is larger than 3. Yeah, we know. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, I can really tell. 7 is bigger than. And even this thing, it's like, if I minus it, it's 6. 6 is bigger than 5. What's going on? Longest subsequence strictly increasing. It should be increasing, okay? The difference between adjacent element is bro. It's not explained properly. I want a heartbeat to the beat of the drum. Oh, what a shame that you made. Let's take a night. Longest, uncommon, increasing. What is the difference?
Hey everyone, welcome back to Take You Forward. So today we will be solving the problem longest increasing subsequence using binary search. In the previous two videos we have solved using recursion, memoization, space optimization, tabulation and an algorithmic approach. These approach has been covered in the previous couple of videos. But we did see that the constraint was n equal to 10 to the power 5.
Fucking bro. It's not even a DP problem. Fuck are you talking about?
Hey everybody, this is Larry, this is me going with Q4 of the weekly contest 310, longest increasing subsequence 2. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join my Discord, let me know what you think about this problem. So, the first thing first is, if you're wondering whether this is going to be on an interview, I would say probably not, to be honest. I think, actually, someone just pinged me on my Discord saying that this is a problem that's on binarysearch.com. I had actually solved it actually only a month ago, so it wasn't even that long ago, though I didn't remember it. And I would say that in that classification, it was a harder problem. Not just hard, it's a harder problem, right? So this is not going to be on an interview, or at least like if it is, then just your interviewer hates you, and maybe that's okay that you don't get that job. So but that being said, let's think about this problem. So the reason why I say this is a hard problem is because it requires something called a segment tree. I'm not going to go over segment tree in this video because it's just a huge scope in problem, so it's just too much for me to go over, to be frank. But what I will do is tell you the ideas that are up to the segment tree problem. And here there's some, maybe not explicitly, but there is going to be dynamic programming and stuff like that, right? And I'm going to go over how that works out in terms of how to solve this with dynamic programming, kind of up to a point where you have to optimize a formula. Okay, so and the other thing is that, just as a thing about my timing, is that I actually did get this pretty much immediately, but it times out in Python. Though I think someone else did it in Python, and it was, but I did it recursively with. Excuse me. I did the segment tree build recursively cases on itself, under-practiced in segment trees. Anyway, enough segment tree talk. We're not gonna go over it. I'll show you my code later, so don't worry about that. But we'll talk about actual explanation real quick first. Oh jeez. This is a very hard problem in general. So
Bro, just 3 minutes into the video, you're not even like, what the fuck?
you know, like if you you should learn things in a progression, and therefore, practice. There are a lot of dynamic programming problems, so feel free to practice those as well. As talking about and then
Fucking idiot, man. Explain the problem, please, someone. Subsequent is strictly each element is larger than the previous one. We fucking know. No duplicates, okay? The difference between adjacent element. Why is not 7? No, you fucking dumb idiot. Give me the thing. So we are not changing it. Bro, we are changing the order. The fuck you talking? So I'm just like going minus this, minus 7 minus 4 is minus 3. So I'm gonna go to this one. 4 minus 5 is okay. 5 minus what the fuck? Okay, we have 7 minus 4. That's 3. Trippy trappa. I think I know what it means. What it means? Okay. We're not really like sorting the list. We're gonna let the list be how it is. So we're gonna check for I, and so the first element in nums is gonna be, we're gonna iterate over the loop and check if that number minus the next number. How do I plus 1 or n plus 1? No, I plus, let's print out I plus 1. I'm literally upping a thing. I don't want that. Let's print. How do I reference? Okay, I think I know what to do. Took a piss break. A new. I want to print out n. No, I want to print out nums referencing n plus 1. Let's see. What am I getting? 4. Four. Ding ding. Ring ding 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 ding. Okay, let's try this. I don't know why does it not work. Should work, right? Christmas time. Okay, why is 3 first thing? We have 4, 5, 4 again. Why? I don't get it. It's supposed to. Oh, is it I? Of course it's I. Of course. So I plus. The thing with like plus 1 is the first index would shift a little forward, I think, if I'm not right. So why is that wrong? Out of range. So after this it gets out of range, I think. I want to keep it in the range. So range. I want I plus nums in bracket n plus 1 . Okay, that's a wrong code. It's gonna be n minus, that will be the first way to look at it. So it's gonna be 2. The difference between this and this is 2, positive 2. So yeah, I think supposed to go minus here. If I do that, so 4 would be the first one, 4 again. What? We have another 4. I'll try a different test case. Ding 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 ding. So I want these number. If this thing over here equals to k, print nega, else fucking hell, bro, else print nope. Why is that an error? I don't get it. Like, nope, nope, nigga, nope, 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 nigga. But let's if the difference is bigger, right? Oh, equal. Nah, it's bigger. What is the condition again? It needs to be larger. If it's larger than 3, it's a net. If it's smaller, okay, smaller or equal. If this number, what is this number again? The next 2 minus 4. 2 minus 4 is minus 2, right? So I need to print this. How do I even use a debugger? I don't know. What is that? What is debugging? What does that mean? That's gonna be my interview. Oh well, what is a debugger? Well, I don't know. Teach me. Teach me what a debugger is, please. Interviewer. What is a debugger? So why am I not printing this thing? I want to see the thing though. Oh, it is if everything is nope. Okay, just copy that. Go here, go here. These don't need that. So the difference between this and this. So what if it's the same number? Okay, so the first thing would be, if it is, we need to add. So there should be like 2 conditions. Should it? So there should be 2 conditions for. We need to add this output is equal to, it's going to be an empty string, empty list. We're gonna output dot append we need to join or append n, is that right? And we need to print out We don't need this. I'm gonna print out output. What? Why is it all nope? I think at the end of it, it kind of messes up the range. So enumerate range. It's gonna be extra. It's gonna iterate one more time, isn't it? Enumerate range of nums. It's gonna be extra enumeration, something like that. It's an empty string all the way. So when I return it, it's print out. Okay, print out the index. I mean, length of thing, right? The length of the output. You need to exit that thing. What is it? This can I pass it? I think I can. Why is it this all of a sudden? Okay, bro. I'm just I did my thing today. I'm not gonna. I don't care.